Hi, and welcome to another episode of Hot Takes with me, the Silver Fox. And in this episode, we're going to take a look at House of the Dragon, as you could probably have told. But now we're going to talk about Matt Smith, who in a recent interview gave his hopes and thoughts on the new series. So yeah, just going to run straight into it. I want this to be a quick video, no hanging around. So I shall put myself in the corner and we'll dive in. Yeah, so this is the piece. It's a very short piece. It's basically only one question. It was Matt Smith caught in an interview, but I think it's worth just worth pinning up for my little short video. Matt Smith hopes House of the Dragon evolves into something different from Game of Thrones. Ever since its announcement back in 2019, Game of Thrones prequel House of the Dragon has been a major source of excitement for fantasy fans all over the world. I'm going to put my hands up and say, not for me. When it was first announced, I was completely ambivalent towards it. I think I was jaded by Series 8 of Game of Thrones. I mean, still jaded. It's so tarnished for me. I can't go back and watch earlier episodes now. Internally, it's dead to me. So I had no excitement about this show. But then you start seeing images, you start seeing production notes, you start seeing who's going to be in it. Excitement mounts, optimism builds. I'm becoming very positive about it. In fact, I'm becoming excited about it. So I am sitting here now going, I really can't wait to see this. But we have to wait. And there's so much coming because we have this. We have Stranger Things. We have Jurassic World Dominion. There's just so many good things coming. And you've got to be positive because after years of rubbish, it's been nice to get some things that were good. I currently have just watched episode 3 of Moon Knight. Now, I thought the first episode was actually better than I was expecting. The second episode, well, okay, it's watchable. I fell asleep halfway through the third episode. I got to the end of it and I went, you know what, I'm out. I don't care. I'm bored with it. It went downhill so fast, honestly. So it's nice to have things that you are looking forward to. And this is it. Anyway, getting back to the piece. According to George R.R. Martin himself, the first season of the show is looking very good. And he has watched a number of episodes. I wish I had. But how does the prequel compare to Game of Thrones? It is a question that fans have been pondering for quite some time now. And the show's star and former Doctor Who, Matt Smith, recently talked about the same. In a recent interview, Matt was jokingly asked if blondes really do have more fun in the context of his Targaryen character in the Game of Thrones prequel. He replied, well, apparently not, actually. They just go to war a lot and fight and ride around on dragons. Who knows? I've not seen anything. It's a big challenge for all of us that have taken it on. There's such a huge fandom surrounding it, and rightly so. It left a footprint. Really, in many ways, it will be hard to repeat that. So let's hope it sort of evolves into something different. Well, let's hope it evolves into something different from season 8. That sort of left a footprint and a foul taste. It was horrible. Anyway, I keep going on about it. I must stop. We do know for a fact that things begin to get worse for the blondes, the Targaryens of the multiverse. We do know for a fact that, spoiler alert, things slowly begin to get worse for the blondes, the Targaryens. Well, I would also take an E out of that blonde, given that Matt Smith is male, of the Martinverse after Dance of the Dragons. And by the end of the events of Game of Thrones, there's only a half Targaryen left that we know of. That'll be Jon Snow, of course. So as far as we know, the fate of the Dragon Riders is sealed. Hence, it would be interesting to see how the Targaryens and the Game of Thrones universe will evolve as a whole after House of the Dragon. And I told you it was a short piece. But yeah, it's like I say, there's so much dross around that it's nice when you have something you can look forward to, and you've got to be positive and you've got to get behind things and hope to God they get it right. But I do think they will have got it right. I think they will have learnt their lesson from Game of Thrones. This isn't going to be as big and as expansive because it's more focused on one family. So there'll be a lot of side characters, but it's not trying to tell 3, 4, 5 narratives at once. So if it sticks to sort of 1 or 2 narratives at once, it should work, it should stick, and it should be good. But anyway, I shall come up and round off the video. Yeah. So as I told you, it was a short piece. It was just to get a bit of information out there to keep the narrative flowing, keep the momentum going. And I know that all the Game of Thrones fans, all the House of the Dragon to be fans, which is you, because otherwise you wouldn't be watching this video, and me, otherwise I wouldn't be making this video. And I hope we're not let down. I hope we're not disappointed, and I hope in about a few months' time, once it's out, we all sit there, big smiles, happy, content, and thinking, yeah, they got it right. And let's hope they do. Anyway, we'll round off there. If you like what you see and hear on the channel, please hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Ring the bell for notifications for future output. Leave a like, leave a comment, and until next time, stay safe, stay well, and goodbye.